Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this: fall back, you may fall down. So I am literally wrapping up the week here. As you know, you're listening. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for listening. And one of the things, it's been kind of a common theme that has shown up here over the course of the last week and really came to a culmination today when I hopped on to do I'm doing another 30-day challenge. And the 30-day, it's Inspired, Empowered Morning Challenge. And so literally I'm teaching people to create and gather up power in the morning to literally fuel their days and to be very productive. I'm very, very productive in the mornings as well, and not just from working out and not like doing work, but I'm productive in my relationships with my kids. I'm productive in my relationship with myself, and I take time to meditate and things like that. So what happened is we have this webinar today, and we hop on, and I'm getting some emails from people saying, hey, I'm going to get caught up later. And there are people who are literally like 3 weeks behind. Okay, so even when you get the email or you see the post on a private Facebook page, you're kind of looking at it going, well, this is a 30-day challenge. It's not a 300-day challenge. Like, you better get to work. And it's so interesting to me that people, they sign up for something and they're all in, and then they miss a day. And when they miss the day, and see if you've ever done this before, you miss a day and you go, oh, I'll catch up tomorrow. It'll be okay. And by the way, I am not claiming to be perfect here, that I have never done this before. However, I'd like to think that I'm much more mature now, and I don't let it happen as much. So here's what happens, right? So all of a sudden I do another video, and here I am, first week is done, and I've delivered a handful of videos, and there's also an assignment from the week before, which was pre-training, and if you miss one video, it's okay. But you missed the first 2 videos, and you go into day 3, now you're really behind the 8 ball. And if you get to day 4 and 5 and you've got 5 videos to catch up on, all of a sudden the work can seem daunting. Now, obviously, daunting is a word that you would choose on your own, and it's a story that you create as to why you can't get it done. But many people in the first week will do what? I'll just get caught up over the weekend. Until the weekend happens, and you get to Monday, and there's another assignment, and now you're really behind. And what happens is when you fall back, there's a great tendency to just fall down. And unfortunately, for many people, when they fall down, they just give up. Now, you may have done this before. You may be in the midst of something right now where you feel that way. And then it starts to look even more daunting, thinking of the work to catch up. So I could just stay down and not get back up, but then I'm not going to feel good about myself, and I'd like to get some level of progress. But then I look over here and I go, but my gosh, there's so much work to do to get caught up. I don't even know if I can do it. And the fact of the matter is that, yes, you're right. It is going to take a ton of energy and a ton of effort to get caught up. But once you get caught up, if you can stay caught up, you're not going to expend as much energy. But yet when people fall behind, they're expending energy just on feeling bad about falling behind. And then they try, quote unquote, try by doing a little bit of work, and then they get so upset with themselves for not getting there that it just creates more negative energy and more lack of focus. I don't know, maybe this isn't you. Maybe it's never happened before. But what I do know is that, and there's a Marine saying that says it's easier to stay up than to catch up. If you're working on a project right now and you have fallen behind, there's a solution. There's a simple solution. Just take the first step. That's it. Just take the first step. Look at your schedule. It's okay if I just take a step today and then a step tonight and then another step tomorrow morning and another step tomorrow afternoon. If I just start taking some steps every day, you'll eventually get to where you want to go. Now, you can do the whole binge working thing where you just try to cram it all in and get zero impact from it. Or you can just say, you know what? I'm going to have a strategy here. I'm going to actually do 1 or 2 or 3 videos a day. And I'm going to be caught up within the next 10 days if I do that. And that'll be wonderful. And any new video that's released, I'll make sure that I watch it, but I'll probably have to double watch it to make sure that I understand it. But the problem is that so many people let themselves fall behind, and falling behind becomes a great obstacle to accomplishing our goals. Because so many people, when they fall behind, they fall down. And when they fall down, they don't get back up. And as they say, it ain't over until it's over. So all you have to do is identify what is that one victory for me just to get me going again. And then after you take that step, take a deep breath and identify what can I do to get back on track. Yes, it will take energy. Yes, it will take effort. Yes, it will take more work to get you caught up, but hopefully you learn from it and realize I don't want to fall behind again. If I sign up for a program, if I say I'm going to hit a goal, I'm going to do everything I can to stay on track. And if I fall off track, instead of falling down, I'm going to identify steps to take to get me back on track and course correct immediately. It's way easier to course correct if you fall off track for 2 or 3 days than it is over 2 or 3 weeks. But the beauty of both of them is that in both scenarios, you can easily get back on track. So you know the assignment, folks. I want you to take this right now and take a look at your health, look at your body, your being, your balance, your business, your health, your relationships, your spirituality, and your business. And where is it that you kind of fell off track? And where is it that maybe you got to get caught up on something? And if you're in that scenario, then what can you do right now to start taking a step forward to get yourself back on track? And then take a look at it and actually course correct that area. It's going to take me 2 weeks. I'm going to have to double videos every day. Or it's going to take me 2 weeks and I'm going to have to work out twice a day, every other day. I don't know what it is for you, but take a look at it and get yourself back on track. You're worth it and you can do it. And when you get to the end of the program and you're thrilled to death with your effort and your focus and you realize, man, I could have done so much better if I just would have stayed caught up, then use that for the next time you load up on a program or a goal that you want to hit. That's all I've got for you here today, folks. Hey, if you haven't already, please head on. What are you waiting for, man? Head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher and rate, subscribe, or review to this podcast. And if you haven't already, head on over to commitandgo.com where you can get your free time mastery program. Hey, it's going to help you with exactly what we're talking about here. Remove the energy drainers and actually schedule out and get focused on working on tasks that matter and will move the needle in your life. That's all I've got for you here today. Hey, I'm Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time.